Mr. Speaker.
I call Stephen Browning.
Mr. Speaker, I stand to talk to the GCSB bill. The Green Party clearly isn't supporting this bill, just as it hasn't supported the Waihopai spy base from before it was even built. The Waihopai spy base being the classic symbol of the GCSB's activities. The Waihopai spy base, where I was very recently at another protest to help raise attention to its relevance to this bill, has been spying on New Zealanders for a long, long time. John Key is now intending to use that base, along with his personal friend that he hired through very shonky process, his personal friend Ian Fletcher, to head the GCSB. They, through this legislation, will now carry on and spy, if this gets to be passed, legally on New Zealanders, rather than the illegal spying that they've done in the past. I, for one, don't trust that to be the end of it either in terms of illegal spying. The GCSB bill suggests that there will be certain provisions and warrants around who can be spied on and when, and certain processes. So we assume that the 85 people identified through the Kitteridge report, unfortunately the people or the targets themselves were not identified, but the fact that there were 85 through 88 different ones illegally spied on, no doubt will be legally spied on. It's very, very interesting that those people that were spied on did not end up in a court, did not end up in the justice system because of something that they were doing apparently illegally, but the powers that be, John Key and others involved in this, were doing it illegally, so here we are with a bill that has no justification at all. I suggest that 85 is the tip of the iceberg, because as we've learnt, and we've learnt through repeated activities of whistleblowers, such as Edward Snowden being the latest, and thank goodness Edward Snowden has had the bravery to come out and to blow the whistle on the US's NSA. He needs to hide because the USA and its approach with foreign policy isn't very kind even to its own people, because the USA is also spying on its own civilians, and that's what Edward Snowden has revealed. But what he has revealed, and of course as soon as he came out he said Five Eyes, which Waihopai is part of, Echelon, which is what the Waihopai system is involved in, is spying on as many people as they possibly can, and we've always said that. What he's done is come out and show that that is in fact the truth. And what's come through the wires and things today is showing that the dot right on Waihopai as part of that system that is involved through the UK in this instance, but is still part of that Echelon system. What he also did was show that every email is open for the fullest surveillance, and how if I was to email somebody on either side of the house, or a friend or family or whatever, that can be accessed. What we need to remember is that thousands of people in New Zealand prepared to go to the streets over this issue. But it wasn't just those people you say might be traditional protesters or whatever that prepared to get out there. There were others out there that we don't normally see. They are very, very concerned about their civil rights. And we suggest a full and independent, robust independent inquiry is needed ahead of this bill. We will not be supporting this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Anne Tolley.
Mr. Speaker, I have to start today by saying that